Warm up. Mingle. You will receive a questionnaire. Write your answers to the questions. Walk around and ask your friends the questions. Then report to the whole class.
I interviewed my deskmate Sora. She is the youngest person in her family, while the oldest is her grandfather. She learned to ride a bike when she was 6. The first birthday she could remember was her 4th birthday. Her whole family gathered and had a memorable party.
Exercise 1. Speaking work in pairs. Tell your partner about your first day at school, the first birthday that you can remember, learning to ride a bike.
The first birthday I can remember was when I turned 5. My family threw a small party at home with colorful balloons and a cake shaped like a car. I remember wearing a party hat and opening gifts excitedly. My favorite gift was a toy train set. It was a joyous day filled with laughter, games, and delicious treats.
Exercise 2. Vocabulary listen. How old are the people being described? Choose from the stages of life below.
Introduction Unit. Lesson C. Exercise 2.
1. She's started to eat solid food, but she hasn't learned to walk yet. 2.
My great-grandma turned 100 just last week. Isn't that amazing?
3.
My younger brother wants to study medicine at university, but he'll need to get really high marks in his exams this summer to get a place.
4.
She's at a lovely age, really curious about the world, but you have to keep a close eye on her. She has very little sense of danger.
5.
Even though she has some health problems, my mum is still very active. She does voluntary work 3 days a week in a charity shop and has just joined a hiking group. She says she won't let old age slow her down.
6.
It's not like when I was a student. I've got so much more responsibility now. My job's really demanding and I have to pay for my apartment too.
7. The children left home last year, and it's a bit quiet around the house now. We'll have to start going out more often, like we did in our 20s.
1. Be an infant. 2. Be a centenarian. 3. Be in your teens. 4. Be a toddler. 5. Be elderly. 6. Be an adult. 7. Be middle-aged. Exercise 3. Complete the questions with the prepositions below. You can use them more than once. At which age or ages do you think people are most obsessed with fashion? Curious about the world? Good at sport? Addicted to social media? More sensitive to other people's feelings? Unhappy with or about their financial situation? Shocked by or at young people's behavior? Aware of the environment? Exercise 4. Speaking work in pairs. Answer the questions in Exercise 3.
People are most obsessed with fashion typically in their teens and 20s. This is a time when many are exploring their personal identity, and fashion plays a significant role in self-expression and fitting in with peers.
Complete the sentences with the prepositions below. 1. My brother left school at 16 and got his first job 4 months later. However, when he was in his 20s, he decided to go to university and later had a change of career. 2. My parents fell in love when they were in their late 30s. They got engaged after 3 months and then got married a month later. 3. We didn't have to buy a house because my dad inherited his parents' house after they had sadly passed away. 4. My dad emigrated from Ireland in 1998. He met my mom and they settled down in London where they started a family. 5. My mom's parents split up when she was very young. They got divorced soon after. They both had to travel for their jobs, so my mom was brought up by her aunt. Exercise 7. Complete the text with the correct form of the phrases in Exercise 5. Exercise 8. Speaking work in pairs. Describe events in your family life. Use phrases from exercises 2 and 5 to help you.
I was brought up by my caring parents in the countryside, and quickly became a curious toddler exploring the world. Growing up, I spent my early years in a lively neighborhood, where I started school and made lifelong friends. In my teens, I began to think about my future and decided to go to university. My parents, now elderly, have retired and enjoy a peaceful life. They've always supported me, and when I moved house for my studies, they helped me settle in. I hope to buy a house and start a family of my own someday, creating new memories and traditions.